Okay, guys, can you hear us again? Of course, our stream wouldn't be our stream if there wouldn't be any technical issues. So unfortunately, we had ones, and from what I see, the dice tray is not lost. Ah, no. Ah, dice tray works as well. Perfect. So we're back. Sorry for that. Not many things happen in the meantime, so we didn't lose too much. We see, wow, definitely a big matchup of a big guns. So Onagers versus Akbar. Chart is first player. He picked the Doom Station, and as we can see, he tries to flank the Onagers, generally the formation of Piotr. So Chart plays wisely. He won't be tabled due to that. The question is if he will be able to win the game against the magnitude of the Onager. We'll see. Interesting. Piotr played few times already with his list. I seen him performing with this list. I played against him in Wrocław, so he's a really good player. Nice player. We'll see how it's gonna go. 3 big ships is definitely something. And as we can see, Armada is the admiral here. So interesting matchup. Interesting matchup, I think. Just stay tuned. I will try to provide a bit more commentary, although at the beginning I just have to solve few minor issues. Oh no, but actually layout looks good. Cool. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so quick report from the whole tournament. Just let me see. Okay guys, so quick look at the ladder after first round. Although we have the second round already ongoing, but not a big deal. I can check. So there were two 10-1s. I mean, it was twice. Piotr and Dawid, as they play on the stream, so you can see both guys that managed to do 10-1. There are so many players with 8 points after the first round. Third, fourth, 5. Yeah, so top 8. Yeah, a part of the first and second being on 10. We have 6 players on 8, 3, and then right behind their backs, few good players with the just smaller result. I mean lower result. So 7-4s. We will see. So of course, everyone still has a chance, but the big favorites are now, I believe, Czart and Świetlik, Bartek, Kostuch. They still in play. Oh, Przemo Poluszyński still. It's very interesting because they are playing. It's in fact table 4, but they both on 8-3. So Przemo plays against Świetlik. Świetlik is squadless, but has that super inconvenient list of winning list from LVO. While Przemo has Providence Yavaris. We'll see if Przemo will manage to kill the pieces of Piotr's list. Generally, to kill the Onager, I believe. If Przemo played, make the good decision, he'll be trying to trigger the Onager. Co się dzieje? Snipe.
Do you have to be at 2 to snipe, or can you be at range 1 to 2?
You cannot be within 1 because you have to at least extend. You have to be at least partially at range 2. So not within 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as I was saying, very good matchup. We'll see if Przemo will be able to kill the Onager with Nora and those X-wings, Bomber Command Center. He really might be. We'll see. We'll see how he wants to avoid the mines, which are pretty inconvenient in the matchup. But still interesting. Go big or go home, I think. I would say either Świetlik will totally rule it, kill it, or Przemo will be able just to kill him with only a squads. So we'll see. Okay, so coming back to the table number 1, we see some shots. I believe Onager shots, or not. Is it a... I see some dice on the dice tray, but yeah, there are black dice as well. So Onager shoots, and I see defense tokens being resolved. There is a re-roll, and not a decent one. So it won't be like super huge on against the charts. I believe it's the shot on the MK2. Look at how the Onagers are placed. That's pretty much it. We'll see. Very difficult matchup for Piotr. Once Czart will be able to, just to flank him and just to have just to keep out of the Onager's arc. It will be interesting to see whether he's going to. He uses ECMs, so possibly brace lockdown. Like 3 damage, I think. If he will be able to get out of the arc, as he's going to do right now, I think it should be easy for Czart. Depends. Question is how big will be the score, how high the score will be. I see already 1 point on the side of the Empire fleet, so I will add 20 points as they play in Doom Station. Okay, so it's 20. I can see if your guys on the chat already. No, it seems like nobody's on chat yet. So yeah, hopefully shortly we'll have the confirmation that you can hear us well, you can see us well, because as I'm saying, there were some issues with the camera. But now it seems to be sorted out. Okay, so it looks like Chart is focusing on the middle onager, which might be a good call. I mean, he's closer to the first one, although the first one might be able to escape. Going if he will move like with the full speed to the left side. Then, if he will survive those few salvos, then he might be able to escape. So we're gonna see, but it's nice that Czart already is trying to break the formation of Piotr, right? Because if he will remove the middle onager, then he will be left alone with the onager at the top of the table. So yeah, it seems to be a good situation, good position for him. And you know, he's outside of the arcs, so it's only about how well the Piotr will play defensively, and how big will be how big would be the casualties on the Piotr side. Yeah, he still tries to score from station. He will most likely not lose the ISD and be able to just kill the remaining flotilla on the Czart side. But of course the question is how many points will he give up. So if he will lose both onagers, it would be 238. Potentially Czart will take over the station after that. But so far Piotr has some advantage, so yeah, interesting to see how it's gonna go. But Czart's definitely in a much better position. He's just in a good position. Questions, I think, how big would be the victory. And question is if Piotr could have done anything better. You know, don't get me wrong, but this matchup really favors Czart. So tough for me to say. You know, during deployment and in the first round, if there was anything that could have been done against Chart's list. I played against Czart also with onager on the final round, the final of the Gdańsk regional, and it was also tough for my onager to trigger his ships. So I just decided to go for the points from the objective, which in the end was a good call. But here Piotr doesn't have such opportunity because station is already where the threat from this Akbar shots is. So yeah, difficult to say if he will abandon the station and then instead of making points he will try to save the fleet. And of course the question is how many minor damage from his side arcs would be dealt to all those small ships of Czart. So difficult to say at this stage. Apart of the fact that, as I'm saying, Czart is pretty comfortable. Yeah, he's outside of a double arc, so yeah, I think no questions about that. Yeah, so it's really good for him. Reconnection successful. From now on, you should see the screen without any superb delays. Although, yeah, we are just a couple of few seconds behind. So yeah, shortly it should be visible, or at least, or actually, it's now visible. Yeah, but anyway, that's how it looks like. Okay, they're discussing something, though difficult for me to say what exactly is that. Okay, so
I zablokowane co to jest przepołudnie, tak? Ile to jest damage? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
oh, okay, I thought that Onager is dead, but not actually. Looks like it's just removed for the purpose of a move action of the other Onager. So interesting. The question is how long Piotr will be able to keep the station. That's quite an interesting thing. It's around number 3, I think, actually. Michał, Jacek, Wawa.
Okay.
nie bawią. Nie czerwone.
Że nie speed na przykład w gdzie zasięgu 1 czy zasięgu 1.2?
O, Jezus, nie wiem, już ci sprawdzę. Chyba w 1-2 chyba. Tylko pamiętaj, że przy scenariuszu nie wiem, czy nie jest inaczej.
Nie, Gravity Rift działa normalnie, wiesz?
I poza tym dodatkowym ruchem, tak?
No wiem, i przy zasięgu dostaje 3 obrażenia za bumpa.
1-2. At 1-2. Okay, so some rules questions. Let me see the overlay. So we play for we still got 1 hour and 8 minutes. Yeah, and as we see, one onager is that. I will go and see which one was that. I mean, the middle one, but out of two, I see there is a difference. Okay, possibly that was flagship. Maybe that's why. I mean, I assume that's why Czart attacked first one. I mean, attacked it as the first one. So yeah, possibly that was the Romori one. I will just go and check. I don't see the cards from here. Yeah, so generally game proceeds as well as we could have thought about this, because Piotr is trying to farm on station. I see that he got additional 20 points. He will be slowed down by the rift, so he will be able to stick with the Gazanti here, although his ISD is moving a bit too fast. I believe he should have moved it to the station as long as the MK2 and the other Corvette at the top of the table are not not extending this this middle line of the just line on the middle of the map. So once they will appear there, it would be difficult for Czart to move in a way that would not be inconvenient to himself with this Corvette, this MC30 and his flagship. So he possibly won't be able to just to turn left to catch the ISD. So just one more turn on the side of ISD should have been played here. Flotilla is most likely going down. Oh, now we can see the onager. Yeah. So the question is, Czart is the first player, so he will definitely have some good shot at it. But as far as I can see, the onager has maybe just one damage card on it, or is it the stack from the previous onager? I don't see from here. I believe it's stack from the previous one. Let me go out and check. Okay, so that onager might be close. Might be able to just run away, because he's pretty much full. There are two shields on the side, 2 on the front, 2 in the front. So yeah, most likely he just will be able to do that. Let me update the result for you. Score is 40 on Piotr's side and 100. That was the flagship. So 127 on Chart's side. So it won't be a big result for Chart, I think. Maybe just that Onagar difference, something like that. Chart will most likely give up his flotilla, but of course the question is if the Onagar will be managed to escape due to the rift, right? So he is at 1-2 range, so he would need to speed up to 3, then he lands on the asteroids. Maybe he will be able to do that. Difficult for me to say at this stage, but yeah, we're seeing some minor shots, nothing super serious. Oh yeah, that was just a Corvette shot. So that Corvette might be pursuing the Gazanti, just trying to take over the station. That's possibly the best bet, and maybe we'll be able. Depends on this Onagar situation. If the Onagar will receive some additional damage in the meantime, yeah, he might be able. I mean, Chart might be able to chase him with Corvette. Of course, no Agbar, let's say, but still good firepower with concentrate fire. Let's say, still can ram the Onagar. Still can could be able to use the TRC. So. The biggest factor in here, I think. Question is, of course, if Chart will be able to avoid the rift, because he would need to turn left a bit in the end, which might be decisive. Moving forward will put him in the rift. So yeah, but the ISD will most likely survive. Can see a big threat to it. I mean, this Corvette was firing few shots at him, but I don't think it will make a big difference. Yeah, so they are checking. Is it a medium one? Is it a medium range? Okay, that's just a quad. Okay, so possibly. Okay, but next turn possibly the flotilla will go down. Depends on how Chart is planning to do that. Okay, 3 damage. Nothing too serious. Just 3. So yeah, scatter and nothing happens. Yeah, so pretty static game. Not many squads. Only 2 squads. So only 33 points of squads on the table. So everything comes up to just maneuverability and the formation that the guys have. So. Yeah, so this is where the flotilla dies, possibly. We still don't know that, but maybe. Is it range 2? Is it? Difficult to say. No, it is not, I think. I mean, at least as he's going to move with the... Yeah, so he was outside of the rift range. Yeah, just good move. Flotilla doesn't have too many options to go. Yeah, and Chart would need to start with the frigate, I think, because otherwise he'll receive the shot on it. I don't think the frigate. Actually, frigate suffered some damage, as we can see here, but possibly one big Onagar shot won't be able to ruin the Chart's plan. So yeah, this MK2 will most likely survive. Oh, I see some comments on the chat. David Leslie, thank you for clarifying. I just checked, but it seems like we are. I mean, now it's okay. I think it should be, at least from what I can see on the layout here. Anyway, well, I hope it's okay now. So hope you enjoy. Tak, no? No pewnie. Some measurements question. Oh yeah, we got confirmation from David that it's a bit better. So cool. Thank you for watching us. You watching us from US, from UK, or Australia maybe? I think we posted a link in all of those groups, so everyone's supposed to have like easy access to the stream. So Australia, cool. Nice to see some interest from there.
Tak, żeby zmienić nawigację
»54 minuty! Okay, we got the first results, strong, high result on the Kostuch side. So he won, he tabled his opponent with his slow list, 400 to 167. So he's on 9-2, 8, he's on 17 points right now. So maybe we'll see him in the next round on the top table. We'll see, but with 17 points, he will be one of the big favorites still. So he's still in the game. Maybe he will be able to obtain the title. Let's see. Okay, so what do we see? Okay, round 3. So Piotr will, round 4 begins. Round 4 begins. So Piotr will not lose on the objective, but it's possible that he will. I mean, depends on how Czart will put his pieces on the table. But Piotr should definitely let the station go. Let the station, disappear in the black. No, it's not the black hole. It's gravity. So it's pretty much the same. I'm a Star Wars fan, but astrology there, astronomic things are not my best side. Co tam?
Przegrałem.
No to dobra, to dawaj.
Przegrałem 302 do 400.
Nie to.
Not my name.
Just got drawn a card saying only one attack can attack a ship. Mm-hmm. Can you attack a flotilla?
Yeah, fertilize a ship.
Oh, so if you get a damage card saying
It's the same for flotillas. It's the same for stations. For example, in station assault, you can only they are treated as ships for the purpose of the.
Dzisiaj spojrzeć.
No jaki tam wynik?
302 do 400.
302 do 400.
No nie będzie taka z waszywniaka?
No nie, no dalej, będzie dalej po prostu, tylko teraz na inne miejsce. Jezu, na którym stole graliście?
Na
400 Maciek, tak?
No. Nie.
Widzisz, posłuchałeś Petera, jak ci mówił, żebyś wziął Venatora.
No i chuj, na Petera, tak?
Nie, twoja wina, bo ty go posłałeś. Nie, on wygrał, czekaj. Maciek.
Może przegra. Ale nie, w sensie, bo
302.
Chciałem
302, tak?
Tak, chciałem zająć po prostu czymś innym, stwierdziłem, że to będzie fajny ten. I okazuje się, że teraz meta na 2 statki, które są trochę papierowe, kompletnie nie działa.
Znaczy, że to nie jest aż tak papierowy, dobrze jest spisane.
Ale...
Trzymałem. Czekaj, bo muszę dobrać. No słucham. Na razie nie mogę. Nie mogę gadać. Jezus, nie wiem, no kończy się turniej o 18 i później będziemy tu sprzątać. O 18:30 musimy stąd wyjść, no to pewnie koło 19 będę w domu. Zostawiam rzeczy, kąpię się i lecę do chłopaków. No tak, no oczywiście, no to się dogadałem, mówiłem ci to ostatnio. Wczoraj na godzinę. Dobra, nieważne, kończę. Na razie, pa. Okay, so we got second result, and again by Grzesiek, so I will just ask him if he wants to commentate, or maybe he's going to use the break that we're about to have. We see some pretty good rolls on the chart side, doubles and accuracy. Nice one, nice one. We'll see what impact will it have on the whole Piotr's list. I believe this is the shot to Onager, isn't it? So that's the question, if he will be able to run away, possibly with some turn right. Possibly. We're gonna see. We got comment from David again that started playing a month ago. It's good to see some games in action. Definitely, once we started, let's say, with Armada. Once we started with Armada, we were watching a lot of streams as well. So that's what I think will be the good thing to watch. Those top tournaments to see. Nawet powiem Ci dokładnie, 45-47 minut. Yeah, we had some lags on the stream again, but it shows us the good resolution. Don't know. Now it looks okay, I think. So.
dość, tak to coś kurwa. A może to znak, że przeszedł na emeryturę armadową?
Że co?
Lata moje świetności w Armadzie już minęły.
Nie no stary, po prostu grasz w 10 gier równocześnie, nie da się kompetytywnie grać. No.
Nie, naprawdę
Z językami to jest często. Ale nie może, więc może wybrać. Jeśli jest.
Ale Daniel, w sensie w Armadę gram, to kompetytywnie grasz z tego amerykańskiego, tak jest, to nie jest kwestia tego.
Że w rekreacyjnie?
Tak, wczoraj byłem tam, ja tak w Armadę gram, po na turnieju.
A, okej. Słuchaj. Nie, no ja też nie mam czasu na inne giery, dlatego w nie nie gram. Mam nadzieję, że będę kompetytywnie, no to jak mam grać w inne, nie mając czasu na wszystkie te testy i tak dalej, no to wolę skupić się już na tej jednej, którą dobrze znam, no, gdzie już rozkryłem tam inne rzeczy.
A to założyłem, że muszę, nie mogę już myśleć prostych. Czy rok, który kupię proste, to na kolanie 3 minuty mi kurwa lepiej idzie. To jest...
No nie wiem.
Tutaj po prostu się stwierdziłem, że tego Gozanti po 4 czy 4.
No tak jak gdzieś Asyrika, no i zrobiłeś dobry rzut.
Tylko to było, już niszczyli mi to. I stwierdziłem, że śmieszne Gozanti to będą 4 kości walić.
Gozanti są spokojne.
Tylko wiesz, właśnie mój okres świętości armadowej minął, gdy zabrali mi Javarisa i zderfili Kurika.
A, to nic na to nie poradzę, kolego. Musisz coś nowego wymyślić, no.
30 punktów więcej masz. Myślę sobie, że nie wspomniałem. Także zamędujcie ten wynik.
Ale to nie MOV,
Tak,
robimy przerwę.
tak, no jak chcecie to idźcie już. Jak ktoś skończył to pole... Bo chcemy jak najszybciej później zacząć.
Ile kosztował twój Arkites?
Arkites kosztował 50, Arkites kosztował 68 punktów.
Plus Gazantina.
Gonzantyna kosztowała trochę ponad, Gonzantyna sama kosztuje 24 plus 2 za Wedera i 2 za Komsy.
Czyli 30, tak? Jeszcze?
Stop, bo coś mi się 23 plus 2 plus 2 plus
Okay,
54.
some results check, score checks.
Arkites co mamy...
And we still see, oh, actually interesting thing. Because Gozanti moved in a way, I'm not quite sure
Menator chuja działa jednak.
if Piotr will be able to. Oh, that's interesting move. Will Chart fit
Tak, zniszczyłeś mi,
out
tak.
there? Yeah, he fits. So he
Tak,
might be able to win the.
Hand of Justice z Hongkong.
Czy to jest
He might be
67
able to win the objective if
plus
station will
67
not.
minus 397
If station
Tak,
will fit.
303 nie plus 30, bo chodzi o to, żeby każdy, że uznać Gozantia zniszczone.
No
That
nie,
station
ale
actually.
jeszcze zniszczyłeś... Aha, tak, masz rację, to jest dobrze, no. Jednak jest dobrze. Bo odejmowaliśmy, a nie dodawaliśmy. Masz rację.
I predict some judge call for this.
303 na mnie.
I dalej jest ten...
Jest dobrze, tak?
Tak.
Nie jest
A to nic
303.
nie zmienia poza
Jedno MOV, mój drogi.
303, tak?
A to wiesz, czasem tutaj na MOV ci możesz mieć różnicę.
Coś tam o tym wiem.
Ile jest? 7...
Tak, ale to tak czy siak. Tylko mniejszą. Skończyliście?
Tak, ja zdobyłem 345 punktów,
Przegrałem w poprzedniej rundzie.
Points 345,
a mój przeciwnik zdobył 57.
Dzisiaj nie spójrz.
57 los. 345 do 57, tak? Dobra. No to cyk.
Ale wiesz, że teraz zaraz
16 punktów teraz?
A ile miałeś w pierwszej? Bo tu masz 9,
No, czyli 16.
16. No to masz, jesteś w grze cały czas.
Haha, 8.
Teraz zrobić 10 i wybrać to. Już to widzę, kurde.
No jak? Nie, bo masz te 2 onagery, Piotrek. One są tak przejebane.
Ja nigdy nie grałem onagerami na separatystów, a teraz rozniosłem 2 rozpiski pod rząd rekusantami. No to jest nie fair. Ja te 2 gry powinienem przegrać, autentycznie. Zwłaszcza pierwszą.
Lepiej teraz leci słaby turniej niż później w tego Wielkiej Brytanii. Tak, lepiej teraz mieć słaby turniej niż tam rozjebać wszystko.
No, to zdecydowanie.
Haha, już to widzę.
A do Warszawy jedziesz?
Jadę. No, poczuję, już tam sobie stosować rozpęd.
A zamówię, właśnie, bo ten hotel, a Mateusz jeszcze gra. Później jak przestanie, to się dogadamy. Bo, no wiem, to tak zrobimy też, bo ja chętnie przyjmę, że tak powiem. Tylko case jest taki, że ten sam hotel, on kosztuje 1240 coś. Na 3 oczywiście, za te 4 noce. Ale tam jest jakby problem polega na, znaczy to nie jest taki problem, tylko że to jest bezzwrotna rezerwacja. A ten sam pokój jakby z opcją, z możliwością tam odwołania do chyba nawet dnia, w którym kosztuje 1400. 1400 coś, czyli musielibyśmy dopłacić te 7 dych, albo musimy się zastanowić, czy chcemy dopłacić 7 dych jakby na łeba, zaczęliśmy o 13, czyli 35 minut. No i musimy się dogadać odnośnie tego, czy chcemy właśnie mieć ten, ten zapas jak co. Bo ogólnie bym tego nie brał, bo jadę na 100%, no chyba, że mi urwie nogę. Jak mi urwie nogę, to generalnie już chuj z tym hajsem. Nie będzie mnie to aż tak ale case jest taki, że teraz są jakieś problemy z lotami, bo jest jakiś strajk flight controllersów. Już nie chcą dodawać niebieskiej kostki do tego. W każdym razie no nie wiadomo co będzie, tam nawet mówili o zamknięciu jakby, wiesz, strefy lotniczej nad Polską w maju. I pytanie, czy to się, wiesz, no jak to zostanie... No brzmi wkurwia mnie to, bo tak sobie byśmy wzięli, że bezproblemowo, a jakby mieli odwołać i tak dalej, no to...
Ale
to słabo, nie?
Przegrałem?
Lot, no bo nie dojedziemy tam inaczej, znaczy możemy, ale... Ile przegrałeś?
Wstydzę się, bo cały internet będzie wiedział.
Los i Krzysiek win i Krzysiek 247.
No i nie mówi na głos specjalnie, no.
So Krzysiek won 200.
30.
No, just 50.
Nowa to jesteśmy na 0. To jest druga gra, jak graliśmy. Pierwszą wygrałeś.
No to nie jesteście na 0, tylko jesteście na 1-1.
No, właśnie teraz jest dopiero koza. Kto lepszy, nie?
Nie no, lajcik. Także, no,
Przynajmniej z obiektywa zapunktowałem.
co, capture the... A twoje?
Co? Moje, no.
Tak?
A, co sądzisz, Daniel?
I tak lepiej, bo Czart mi w ostatniej rundzie zniszczył interdiktora z VIP-em i jeszcze go
No
przechwycił.
co, no 2 wiktorynki, czyli tarcza, czyli strzelnica.
Nie, ale... Myślę, że może ten konsular z wersji już może być śmieszny.
Nie, no nie może, znaczy nie możesz, nie będę mówił co możesz, co nie, no ale no musi, no tu nie masz nic na eskadry. Jakby wiesz, totalnie szanuję, jak wiesz, chcesz sobie pograć, bo fajne te statki i tak dalej, spokojnie, no tylko wiesz, no jak potem, wiesz, no jak zależy ci na wyniku, no to nie możesz tym zająć. Bo to jest, wiesz, no dla eskadry to jest kurwa raj na ziemi. O, 2 wiktorynki, no to
Chciałem zagrać tak, znaczy myślę, bo...
dla onagerów też zresztą.
Nie no, nie chcę, szanuję się jeszcze. Chyba, że mam grać jako strachołka na rogach, ale jakoś to nie jest do końca mój playstyle, nie mam dylemat.
No ja nie lubię tego, mamy to za mulaste.
No tak, bo to masz jeden statek z trudno, to jest mocne, ale... Bo to jest Morello na Onagerze, wysłałem to.
Okay guys, just not to forget about you, we're discussing some lists, what might be good in nowadays meta, etc. But actually, it's nice that we were speaking Poland. Kuba, back in the days, Kuba had like a brilliant idea. You remember the Phantom Menace, the first episode, and the Bunta Eve. And there was this guy who was commentating, the one with two hats.
Yeah.
And one was saying like in English, so basic, and the other one, I don't know, was it like Hattis, I think? It doesn't matter.
Something like that.
But that was nice because they were speaking to each other. One was saying, in the language that generally, that was not that easy to understand. And the other one was saying like this, and Kuba had idea that during the streams, that's what we can do, like, speak one guy is speaking in English, the other one in Polish. And it would be nice because, the whole world apart from Poland who understands this language would only, be able to pull out the context out of the one person's words, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
But I think we just need to, it requires some tests first, so we won't be doing that. We're just speaking about the meta and the potential lists, Victory, Republic Victory, BSD, new shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see it's nice ship, in my opinion, it's nice like a support ship because the perfect option for Victory is to build the list in which he's not like the major target because your opponent have to take, has to somehow deal with the other pieces on the table because they are a bigger threat. For example, like Venator being carrier or something, in which Victory is not a priority task, not a priority target, but the one who supports you with the SPHET. In which you generally don't want to, you're just trying to kill the other pieces of the opponent's list. So this is where I see Victory. If you build the list based on the Victory Star Destroyers, there are many lists that can just take it down, like all others, speed 2, they are just dying.
But Angelic text helps out.
Yeah, it may help, but then you don't have the projection experts, and still you have to nav. So either Tarkin or Bale. It's good. I mean, if BSDs would be more maneuverable, it would be better to have them in the list. But this engine tech, like for example, compare it to, I'm not saying that it's like a popular build, but generally the possibilities that engine techs give you on munificence, where you have like click 1, 2 on speed 2, and then 2 clicks on the engine tech. So it's great. Then you can just take it. I'm not saying that it's playable. We see different beneficients actually, like projection experts or the ones without any upgrade on this slot. But for Victory, this is the problem, that it still flies pretty much forward. It's easy to predict.
Yeah, and funny thing about this Victory is that they have this like engine tech slots and the Imperial ones.
It's difficult to fix Victory in my opinion, because in Armada there are some pieces which, because someone can say, okay, so they take down, just decrease the points. But if you will make the overkill with such nerfs, not nerfs but adjustments, let's say, if you will be too just to not exaggerate, because otherwise you will have like super cheap ship that is difficult to kill because it's tanky. At least it has a lot of damage to chew through in, and that might be the problem. So there are some pieces in Armada just cannot be cheaper because it would abuse the game in the towards like bunker archetype, let's say. And you also can't maintain them at the same points level because they are shit and they don't play. So that's the major problem. I believe Interdictor is perfect example. A part of this list, which now is super nice and popular. How Interdictors were. They were pretty much in the box of every Armada player. Nowadays, but there is still only one build with them. So if you want to adjust them so they could be more playable in the other builds, you would need to make them cheaper.
Okay.
And it's not
just a second, because I got a phone call. And
Sure, we have the end of the game, I think. I don't know, what is the score? I see Chart killed another Onager, scored some points. I will just go and check. Okay, so we got the result, and the result is I'm just gonna update it for you guys. Three, three, five. Yeah, so Chart is strong, definitely. Force is strong in Chart's list and in his performance. Who knows? Maybe he goes for the second victory this season. We'll see. 3-3-5 victory versus. So it's 9-2.
Yeah, and Daniel, I have one question there. Because recently we got this rapid reinforcements.
Yep.
Podaję wynik.
Okay, one more result. Just a second. Kto wygrał?
Ja
Ile?
129 do 62.
O, to 7-4. Loss. Okay, we got more and more results. Okay.
Yeah, and recently we got this upgrade, update with the rapid reinforcements. And what do you think will be the rapid reinforcements do if they will come out? If they come out.
Okay, that's a nice question. It's always tough to predict because we don't know, it's also connected not only to what would be nice to see or would be good for a game, but also the license case, right?
Yeah.
I believe, you see new additions like Hera, Anakin and Vader, so something that was already in the game because, they didn't want to, abuse the license in some way, I think. It definitely was one of the factors. But what we can expect, I don't know, depends on what will be the shape of it. Maybe they will provide upgrade cards, maybe titles. But if ships or squadrons Jango fed to, to separatists, why they haven't done it, I don't understand. It was like a default one.
Yeah, and for the Republic architects?
For Republic, yeah, most likely. Because what else? There are some things that you can put to give the Republic. Gazantis, you can give them.
Yeah.
It would be boring, but the Republic doesn't necessarily need it. Those cheap armed cruisers used to be, pretty much of an equivalent to. So I don't know. I don't know. Architensis maybe Quasar for Rebels. Because what else?
Yeah.
Difficult to say, especially now that they are doing those unique ships. Like Providence is the unique ship, so Quasar similarly could be one like this, right?
Yeah, and what is the thing that you are most anticipating for?
I'm pretty much sure that there will be Architects because it's a different.
What
I would like to see
in Armada, one thing, one ship or one upgrade or one something or one change to the whole game.
Change to a whole game. Nerf the Onagers because they are so OP. As we can see on the on the picture, of course, guys, we're getting some distance from it. But I know what I would like to see. I always wanted to see engine techs and fighter coordination team, and that's what they did. So I always wanted to see that. I know there are some pieces that can be. Do której przerwa? Jezus, nie wiem, ale postarajcie się jak najszybciej, dobra? Zresztą, czekaj, mogę Ci powiedzieć. 15 do wpół do.
40 minut tylko?
Nie wiem, czy to...
A ile teraz?
Słuchaj, musimy skończyć o 18:30, musimy stąd wyjść. Turniej musi się skończyć do 18:15. Więc... Dobra, Zróbmy tak, że do 15:45, ale błagam naprawdę, jeśli macie możliwość, to postarajcie się jak najszybciej, dobra? Żebyśmy mieli razy drzwi, załatwione.
10 stolik też chcę.
Okej, 10. No,
I tak, Szymon 294.
czyli ty.
Tak.
294. Win? Wygrałeś?
A ty miałeś ile tam?
90... Myśli, co ci zabiło? 90 coś.
92. Było, tak.
Okej.
Jak u Ciebie? Zwycięstwo w końcu. Come on, kolej.
Okay, so another result. One more.
Ja 415,
415.
Paweł 358.
O kurde, ale wyżynka. 415. A Paweł ile?
358.
358. To chyba ci się udało. Nie, 3 punktów ci brakło. To 7-4, tak to 6-5.
7-4.
Brakło ci 3 punktów.
No, prawie. Ciekawe jaki to jest
Czyli remisik.
jaki to jest wynik?
6-5. 57.
Czyli mam 8 łącznie, bo miałem 3, mam 5, tu mam 8, czyli muszę teraz przegrać nie mniej niż 8-3 i pokonam mój zeszłoroczny wynik.
No to bez engage'u i jedziemy. Nie żartuję, Pawle. No nie wiem, zobaczymy z kim zagrasz. No.
Full offense.
Nie no, wiadomo.
To ja też mam 8 w sumie.
There's nothing, you know, that I would like to see. Nothing particular. It's not like
Okay.
I have pressure to see something.
So, like, I would love to see the Malevolence.
Okay, but yeah, but
Yeah,
if we say about potential expansion.
So expansion, so I said about everything, ships, upgrades, can change the game.
Yeah, but you asked about the rapid reinforcements, and I thought that you're referring only
No,
to.
and after, but I said after, okay, yeah.
So I'm just wondering, about Lucrehawks, how they are, how they will look like if released. I believe they will because it's like so climatic ship and everyone knows that ship. So
Yeah.
they will do that. But how would they look like? I have no idea.
Yeah, and their arcs.
Square base,
Yeah.
possibly. Yeah, I think some kind of emplacement things in other miniature games that I was playing. There were some pieces that at the beginning you were just placing them wherever, more or less wherever you wanted, and they were standing there for the whole game. So maybe that would be something like I don't know.
Yeah, and
Because they were actually flying, but they were super slow.
Yeah.
It's like speed 1 is not a good thing for Armada, even with engine tanks.
yeah, but then you would like you could recreate this scene from the Clone Wars that you are like ramming the Lucrehawk with the Venator, like
I'm
attacking.
not a specialist at Clone Wars. I didn't see that.
Okay, so
I mean, maybe I watched some episodes, but not all of them. Like 3 seasons, maybe. It was pretty tough. But yeah, there are still some ships to be produced. So.
yeah,
But I'm super happy about the rapid reinforcements because there was something that I was thinking about, like what you can do for Armada. There are not that many starfighters as in X-wing.
Yeah.
So you at some point you would need to release some, like multi-faction ships. And it was like pretty obvious for me that it will happen at some time, and they managed to do that. So I'm really happy.
okay.
Very good expansion.
And now, like, because in the Star Wars Legion, the Shadow Syndicate is coming.
You think that Armada will?
But do you think, like, do you like the, like, would you like
I'd
to
love to
attack?
see that, but what you would add there? I mean, of course, all the rogues like Boba, Moralo,
Yeah,
etc.
but there is like whole like there was a game Star Wars Empire at War for
I know,
they got
one
this
of the
whole for the tank or
Yeah, but the
something.
question is if this is all because I don't think it's canon now, and this might be a licensing problem.
Yeah, but we got like the potato ship is also the canon or not? The Mark II frigate.
The Mark II. No, but it was released before the Disney change.
Trzecia, 15, coś.
Jakie są duże takie mogłyby być skamowe statki, krążowniki, gdyby wychodziła frakcja takich skamów do Armady w kanonie teraz, bo te stare
W
to...
kanonie nic.
No
W kanonie
właśnie.
jest, realnie rzecz biorąc, w kanonie jest tylko ten statek Draydena Vossa z Hanna Solo.
No ale to jest małe, to nie jest duże.
Znaczy on nie jest ten, ale to jest taka kanonierka, to się tak nazywa. Że to nie jest wielkości SDK, to
No właśnie musiały być jakieś duże i się zastanawiamy, no bo te z Empire Red War chyba odpadają.
Znaczy wszystko to jest EU, to niewiele tego tak naprawdę.
Chociaż ten w sumie przecież Providence jest z EU. Ten Providence co wyszedł do rebelii.
Jak masz,
A,
jak wchodzisz
więc
w EU,
może.
no to masz całe konsorcjum
No
zamów.
to wiadomo, tak.
To jest, ale jakbyś chciał z nowego kanonu, to nie bardzo.
Macie czas jeszcze zostało?
Tak, już ci powiem.
Dużo czasu
Do
teraz?
15 po, 18
15
minut.
poczmają.
Okej, cool. we're discussing potential scam, or how would you like to call it, shadow collective faction for Armada.
So mercenaries?
Mercenaries. Yeah, but maybe they don't need a big ship. I mean, maybe, maybe they will receive some small ships and they will be based on squadrons, like on ace squadrons.
Yeah.
Masz gdzieś obecny tabelkę wyników?
No mam.
Mogę zerknąć? Tak. Mogę zerknąć? Hello, hello.
Czemu się dzieje? No ale wiesz, bez wszystkich rezultatów to dupa, nie?
Nie, ale tak już większość
A
tutaj
ty gdzie jesteś, Jarek?
na 4. miejscu jestem.
A, okej.
No 13 punktów, to nie
No
jest
top
źle.
4 możesz zrobić. No. Zobaczymy.
Troszkę ugram, to byłoby spoko, no.
Okej, so here we go. Ale czekaj chwilę, Jarek.
No.
Ty młody, tam były takie żetony. Przełożyłeś się, czy ja je?
schowamy.
A, okej, dobra.
Coś masz jeszcze?
A nie, bo tobie dają wszystko.
Wszystko mi chyba rozdałeś.
A nie wszystko, nie wszystko. Miałem cię zapytać o 3 osoby. Czy one są z Gdańska?
Dawaj.
Ten Siemiński,
Tak.
okej. Życzkowski.
Był jeszcze jeden, nie wiem, ten z Siedleckim jeszcze jeden przyjechał, 2 ich było.
To byli oni.
Tak. Jeden ziom...
Życzkowski,
Tak,
i Siemiński to też, tak?
tak, Siemiński. Radosław,
którego
tak.
znasz?
Radosław, Radek, tak. Pokaż u góry.
Nie no, u góry to
To
wszystko
ja 2.
znam.
Brzeziński i...
Życzkowski,
Tak.
bo Życzkowski przyszedł,
A
Kuba
Skrocki
przyszedł,
i Skrocki jeszcze są.
ale z Krockiego ci już dałem chyba.
Skrockiego dałeś mi tego? I
No,
Grynhola?
wydaje mi się, że tak. A to
dobra.
na pewno, Grynhola.
No do Grynhola tak, wcześniej mi dawałeś 2.
To jest dla tego Piotrka z Warszawy, to jest Dorian, to jest Kubek i jeden był zostały.
To tak zostawiam, tak biorę.
Ale nie, bo ty dasz, patrz, znasz tego Radka i znasz...
Tak. Brzezińskiego.
No Brzezińskiego znasz. Nie, Brzeziński to jest przecież...
A,
z
to
Warszawy.
Życzkowskiego.
Tak. To jest kolega chyba tego...
Siedleckiego.
Tak, tego Bartka.
A to czemu mi dajesz 3?
No bo dla Skróckiego, dlatego...
Aha, dobra.
Skrócki. Czemu on nie przyjechał? To mój ulubiony ziomal jest teraz.
Tak?
No pewnie,
O,
wiesz, jak się
wykręt jest.
zakolegowaliśmy się.
No taki wykręt jest. Ale kochany, ale kochany.
Bardzo fajny, bardzo fajny.
Teraz F. Fajnie do statuetki.
To są spoko.
Kiedyś przyjdzie pora na...
Pewnie, że tak. Czemu nie?
I tak Task Force udało się wygrać, ale to tylko Task Force, to takie...
No, zobaczymy, może MG pójdzie w tą stronę. Ciężko powiedzieć. Okej, idę to Kubie dać. A nie, jeszcze nie.
And, no. Ale sobie w Shadow Collective był zaprojektowany przez, wiesz, AMG, więc jakby to jest...
No nie no, może będzie. No. Ciężko zrobić, wydaje mi się. No musi dać. zdrop albo więcej, a później dokupiłem zestaw 3, wsadziłem stary z pół roku temu wymieniałem, nie, no jeszcze tylko, że sprzedawane po 2 sztuki. Ale fajnie to się
Zawsze mogłeś wziąć tego swojego starego.
Ale nie, a to już się wybrało.
Jak przemyślałem sobie swoje
Fajne jest, tylko
ten był na jednym
zaraz pierwszej turze, to proszę na ostatni.
Zawsze nie ostatni żółty zestaw.
Co, że potrzebujesz
So I won with 209.
Koniec czasu! Dobra, how many?
209 for me.
200 rounds. Where are you? 200.
Low. Yeah.
Low.
Yeah, so 209 points for me
Nice.
and 30 for Mateusz.
34.
Oh no, 30.
34 Mateusz or 34 Mateusz?
34 Mateusz. No, dzięki Daniel.
Proszę bardzo. Mateuszu.
Mateusz.
To Daniel czy Mateusz? To jest tak, kolega miał 253.
253. Kto wygrał?
On.
Win. 253. A ty?
219.
A to tak close.
Tokenów brakło. A jakby Onager nie trafił, to by było dużo inaczej.
Zgadzamy 219.
Bo
Dobra,
używał
Kuba.
umiejętności blokuna z
Stablowałeś to?
drugiego zdania, nie tylko z pierwszego.
Stablowałeś to, czy nie? Tak? 400 czy obiektyw jaki? 500.
Hoku.
Okej, a dla 122, czyli win Kuba i 122.
Do której jest przerwa?
40, o 45 rusza następna runda.
Jak 25 minut mamy?
Słucham?
25 minut jest?
Nie no, jest 15 po.
No niestety tak, bo musimy się zawinąć do 18:30.
Masz, Danielu, breakdown, faction breakdown?
Tak, wrzucę tam jakoś. Dwie republiki.
Można wyniki?
Tak, poczekaj chwilę. No można, no.
Czy to jakieś ta X-Winga?
Nie, to sprawdzę na stronie Boltera coś. No dobra.
Ja z... jak się nazywał? Przeciwnik?
Marcin Kotulas. Wygrałeś? Przegrałeś?
Wygrałem.
Win. Los i rezultat.
316 zdobyłem.
Czyli ściągnąłeś tamtego
Tak.
na koniec.
A co jeszcze skillowałem korwetę 115.
No to 8-3 ładnie.
Bez kasy.
236, 165. Dobra, mamy wszystkie. Za 20 minut zaczynamy ostatnią rundę.
A powiesz mi teraz?
Tak, ale najpierw zrobię create matches.
Masz paringi? Nie to, że chcę wiedzieć z kim gram, ale
Dobrze.
chcę się upewnić, że gram na ostatnim stole.
Zapracowałeś na to ciężko.
Bardzo ciężko. Wczoraj głównie.
No w sumie tak. Czart z Bartkiem, Piotr z Kubkiem, Świetlik z Kubą Bednarkiem, Kajetan, to może być różnie, Kajetan, Jarek,
Bartek z kim?
Bartek no
Soczek?
z tym, z Czartem.
O Jezu.
A powiesz mi wtedy wokół... Aha, no dobra, to już bez znaczenia. Na 4. strój też się ustawię.
Okej. Ej, dam już paringi dla tych, co są i chcą się przenieść na stoły. Pierwszy stół, Czart z Bartkiem. Drugi, Peter z Kubkiem. Trzeci, Świetlik z Kubą Bednarkiem. Czwarty, Kajetan z Jarkiem. Piąty, Jacek z Piotrkiem Kałużą. Szósty, Przemo z Maćkiem Wanickim. Siódmy, Michał Jańczuk, Szymon Morawski. Ósmy, Mat z Krzyśkiem Brzezińskim. Dziewiąty, Mateusz Bielat z Markiem Talmą. 10. Krzysiek Brych z Grześkiem Ludwinem. 11. Paweł z Marcinem Kotulasem. 12. Mateusz Kowalczyk z Dominikiem Basińskim. I Konrad Olczyk z Wawą na 13.
Mękoła mi się trafił jeden.
Kto ci się trafił?
No Kotulas.
A, bo on uwielbia grać z lokalsami, to dlatego.
Jestem na pierwszym, tak?
No, także na streamek. Na streamie.
Wiesz co, ta moja fota 4 razy była na streamie.
Nie
To
chcesz
przed
grać?
chwilą też było na streamie.
No wiem,
Może
bo to jest
coś nowego
tak
rzucić.
Ale jest problem. Chociaż teraz
Mi to tam obojętne, czy gram na streamie, czy
gra, jak jest możliwość, jak wiesz, bardzo ci nie zależy, bo się...
nie. Mi to tam rybka.
No, to wolę, żeby
No
top
wiesz,
table
to
było.
jestem...
No gra, ile ja grałem na
45 jest start, tak?
Tak, 45 po start następnej, czyli za 20 minut.
Sorry, what table was I on? 8.
Yes, you were on 8. I'm pretty sure that you said.
Tak, tak, na 8. No.
Who am I playing? Krzysiek.
His cheer card, it's Krzysiek Brzeziński from Wrocław, I think.
Tak mówi
Ale
Adam
on lubi grać z lokalcami bez metafory.
players are setting up. So what we have to do is adjust the score, etc. But the round will start within 10 minutes. The last round will start within 10 minutes. So okay, let me check.
Pokażę paringi?
Słucham?
Paringi.
Tak, zaraz. 5. stół.
A z kim gram?
Jesteś fajkiem.
Nie, no nie żarty sobie.
No tak, no. A co ty masz jeszcze raz? Co ty masz Vadera i coś tam?
Nie, no poważnie, coś takiego.
Jest tak, na stole trzecim.
Dobra, nawet fajnie będę wcześniej w domu.
No nie możesz tak podchodzić do tego. Sam masz Onagera, masz raidery, które są manewrowe.
Kurde, nie oszukał mnie wcale.
Świetlicki.
No jak gram ze świetlikiem, no.
No co?
No kurwa, dlaczego mi to zrobiłeś? Ale ty złośliwy.
Nie, zrobiłem to właśnie z miłości, żebyś sobie poćwiczył.
Zabranie w dupę to już państwo mi to funduje.
Okej.
Dobra, wcześniej sobie promkę mi możesz dać.
Ej, Bartek! Wyślij mi tą listę na...
Podobno coś tam śmieszkował.
Fajny, tu masz Vadera.
Vader śmieszkuje, słyszałem.
Proszę cię, na razie to w drugiej walce nie wziął udziału, bo go zabili zanim się aktywował.
No to jest trochę problem, że jak mu zmienili skaner na event, to z przejebanego stał się bardzo dobrym.
Jest nadal dobry. Ten event też może sporo zrobić, zwłaszcza w walce ze skadrami Republiki, które zbierają się na czerwono.
Tylko jedna się wszystkim na niego rzucił, ale to taka prawda, że to jest najgroźniejsze.
No musiał ci powiedzieć.
No bardzo dobrze. Okay.
Ale zajął się na 2 rundy.
No.
Nie no, Vader spoko jest, no. Nie wiem, kurczę, w sumie sobie... No Venator jest cienki, dlatego liczę na to, że ty coś z niego wykrzesasz.
Ja mam z niego, tylko że Venator ma ten sam, dokładnie ma ten sam problem. No, próbowałem go, nawet zastanawiałem się, czy go nie wystawić. On ma dokładnie ten sam problem, jaki ma Kułat.
No tylko jest tańszy.
Co?
Tylko jest tańszy, nie?
Jest tańszy i ma trochę inny profil, bo można go fajnie zrobić na 2 salach.
Można, a można też zrobić takiego Ornament Spots.
To nie jedno nie przeszkadza drugiemu.
No tak.
Kwestia jest taka, że Venator, podobnie jak Kułat, późno w grze zaczynają coś robić. A ISDek kosztuje tyle, że nie może późno coś robić.
No tak.
To jest na takiej samej zasadzie jak, nie wiem, stoisz z Starhawkiem, który nic nie robi.
Nie no,
Onager jest dobry, bo on robi od razu.
Good fucking, no tak, tylko
ale jest taki przejebany.
nie wiem, no na razie Peter nie wygląda na szczęście zgryzany.
Ale to myślę, że nie ze względu na listę, tylko skilla raczej.
Ja myślę, że na listę, no ja mam Jedreroda.
No tak, no to wiadomo, że najlepiej.
I 3 Raidery.
Ja ciekawe.
2 Heavy Iron.
Nie, ja tego Venatora jedyne co wymyśliłem, to że można by zrobić tak jak jest ta twoja lista taka w tej kształcie takim tym bazowym, zdowngrade'ować ISDK do Venatora, ale podnieść go z anteny do Architects. Fajny flag masz wtedy, chyba ciut lepszy wydaje mi się. Ale mówię, no nie wiem. Nie no spoko, nie? Ale to Venator i tak jest chyba tak. Ten jest Rebelia najfajniej chyba dostała. Bo nowe opcje się po prostu robią.
Hera grani na X-Wingie.
Przejebane jest. Tylko ja mam problem z tym taki, że ja lubię uniwersalne rzeczy, ona jeden archetyp.
Na generyków, czyli wszystkie X-Wingi.
Na wszystkie X-Wingi. Na wszystkie eskorty. Czyli nawet możesz mieć te Whitey, no tylko one są wolne, nie? Ale one są fajne, bo mają kontrę, Toryn i Hera.
Nie wiem, czy tutaj gra, tutaj Czart nie gra na eskadrach. Ostatnio Czart grał ze mną z Luka.
Z Lukiem, no Luke też spoko.
Hardcore.
Luke jest spoko, to prawda, może wsadzić ładny damage.
Z świetlikiem ja sobie parking opłaciłem do 19. A same straty. Bez sensu.
I'm just gonna show you the score. One moment, please.
Tak, bo ja mogę generować z tego. Gramy? Przeszkody są standardowe, tak? To są standardowe pola. I ostrzegam, batera mam po niemiecku. Solange ein befreundetes Schiff ein Schiff angreift,
No tak, ale nie. Ja za jakimś nie, po prostu kojarzę jakąś misję, że można było do tego strzelać.
Czas start! Okay, so the time started. And what we do have here, so we have fighter ambush. Bartek is the second player. He has 2 or 3 pass tokens. 2 actually, right? Yeah. So 2 pass tokens and they play fighter ambush. So, yeah, interesting. Interesting. Both guys are, Chart is on 19 points, Bartek 17. Let me check the remainder of the ladder, so I could tell you. Second table also super nice. It's Peter Saber, so the guy that you may know from distributing the tarot versions of the new cards, etc. So he does a lot of stuff like that, and he plays against Kuba Harmo. So you know. No need the introduction. One of the top players here, so definitely table 1, table 2, and I believe table 3 is in the game for the win, because Świetlik plays the table 3. He's currently 5 with 15 points, but he plays well. He will be a big favorite of this matchup, as Kuba is a nice player, but not as experienced as Świetlik. So. Difficult to say, but yeah, that might be decisive. So 3 tables in the game are in play when it comes to the potential victory, and we'll see. It will mostly be resolved between 2 tables. So Dawid, Bartek, Jakub or Peter, and Świetlik as the in an attacking position. He's capable of making pretty decent jump. So that's how it looks like right now. I see we have some layout issue, but just a minor one, so not a big thing. Yeah, it should be all right now. So guys, this is, the top table. as I was just updating you during the tournament itself, so Czart, former national champion, and he is back in a big form, it seems. Bartek, top competitor, always making a top cut at nationals. He was at Europeans. He was very close to top 10, I think, if I remember correctly. He's a regional winner as well from Wrocław from the previous year. And there is a very nice backstory here because Czart won the first. The first tournament of the series was the Wrocław Regional this year, and Bartek was a defending champion, and he almost defended the title. He lost by only few MOV to Czart. That's a funny thing, actually. He lost just, as I'm saying, he just lost, due to some. Czart basically made a jump. Bartek was playing the top table there, although we were stringing the Czart's game, and Czart made a 10-1, and due to the better MOV, he reclaimed. No, not reclaimed. He just took the victory from Bartek. So that's nice. That's nice to see such matchup. And yeah, that's it. That's actually it. So. Yeah, it's a personal thing, definitely. And Bartek's local guy here from Kraków, while Czart is a representative of Warsaw, so the capital, so the old capital of Poland versus new and the current capital of Poland. And we're gonna see that match. Really nice. As I was predicting before the tournament, as I'm saying, those two guys are one of the biggest favorites when it comes to winning the tournaments in Poland nowadays. So it's super nice to see such setup for the top table, and we're really excited to see how it's gonna go. So Bartek, to just think of winning the whole competition, he just needs to win at least 7-4. But of course, due to the threat from the other tables, from the lower tables, it's just better for him to score big, score more than this. And he plays fighter ambush, so yeah, he's capable of doing that. He just basically his plan should be not to get tabled. Will he be able to do that? I know. We shall see. We shall see, definitely. Although he set up in a way, using the advantage of fighter ambush, he's set up in a way in which he shall be able to do that. If he will go at full speed on the ISD, get into the fight as soon as possible with those squads, give some shots at minor things, and then escape, then he might be able to do that. Of course, Quasar is a fragile piece. May have some problems, but will be running away. So, unfortunately, he moves towards the formation of Czart. Czart still able to anticipate it. But what Bartek can also consider is just remaining at the slow speed, possibly ramming the Gazanti with ISD just to stay there, not to give some shots, have additional turn of squadron attacks. So difficult to say at this stage. We just have to wait and see how it's gonna go. Those two top players. So I expect a really good game. We're gonna see how will it end up.
Pierwszy raz. Zwróć uwagę na to światło. Właśnie rzucałbym coś i na tej wypukłości by się obracało na... No, na tamtej stronie. Co się teraz dzieje? A, jestem graczem i teraz jest kasy.
Okay, Chart's attacking something. But what is he attacking? Yeah, so what we see, what the Bartek did is he basically, and what Chart did is he attacked some squads of Bartek, but I have no idea which ones. Possibly some crucial ones, but I seen Bartek countering 3, so interceptors maybe? Difficult to say, but if so, that wasn't a good call because Bartek can respawn those. What I would rather do on Chart's side is I would wait with those squads and tie the Bartek squad in a crucial moment. Whenever Bartek would need some squads to activate to attack the ships of Chart. As we can see here, Bartek left Jendon, Marek and 2 other squads
Axe
to attack
Splash z
purpose.
Onagera jest w stanie sobie wyciągnąć, bo tam jest during attack. On może komuś innemu zmniejszyć obrażenie o 1.
Tutaj nie zmienia nie, na końcu. Właśnie teraz. I on jest oznaczony tu niebieską, po drugiej stronie jest czerwony. To będzie niebieski żeton, a ten będzie czerwony.
So we see Taika's almost dead. Or it actually is already. Oh, too many accuracies. Oh, nice one. Nice one. So it's Chara, right? What was the outcome? I didn't see. They rolled the different dice. Anyway. Okay. Bartek is using his respawn. I don't know why Chart did that. Actually, I'm not even saying that this my idea from a few minutes ago was better, but definitely not in this round. I think. I know. I have to ask Chart afterwards. Chart is a very good squadron player, so difficult to say it at this stage. But what Chart did is he turned this Corvette to left, and that opens up the space for ISD to turn left to avoid tabling for sure. I mean, maybe not for sure, of course. You know, Chart still might be able to put some damage on, but difficult to say. We're gonna see how it will end up. Okay, so Bartek already leads 33 points to 0 actually. Yeah, he had to use one of the reserve hangar decks, and Chart put 1 damage on one of the interceptors. Okay, we're seeing Gazandi now. He's eager to block the move of that MC-30, and question is, what will Bartek do if he's about attacking MC-30? And I believe this is the first thing, because if Chart will be able to park in front of the Quasar, he might be able to just one-shot it. So we don't know that yet, but you know, interesting. Yeah, Bartek has definitely a squadron command on ISD. So okay, so now he's choosing whether to attack the the frigate or C-30. Tough choice. He will give away the Quasar most likely. Anyway, so who knows? Okay, so he attacks the frigate. Frigate will activate first, most likely. Bartek should be able to move in the way that prevents MC-30 to jumping in on that Quasar. We're gonna see. They are measuring. Okay, Bartek's on speed 2 or? Okay. Tacka! Sorry guys, just had to remind them to roll on the dice tray. Did they hear me, or the pew-pews were louder? Pew-pews were louder, but we are seeing the Chart's result. Yeah, he's just receiving another damage. Oh yeah, tough call. Yeah, Bartek just wants to remove Akbar from play as soon as he can, and I believe that would be lethal. No Marek. Yeah, that's a good choice so far, I think. So if he will remove, yeah, he has 2 rounds to remove this round and another to remove the frigate. If he will do that, MC30 shouldn't be able to, or maybe will be able to take down the Quasar. Difficult to say at this stage, but definitely it will have some consequences. So yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Chart just received damage, and that's all he did. Curious thing is that he receives that damage on the side, which will be fragile to ISD attack in the next round. So it will be, sorry, not the fragile, but vulnerable. So yeah, we're about to see what we're going to see. That was it, the Marek, and now Jandon probably. Yeah. Okay, that was a roll from Marek, another hit, and another. Yeah. So this is the, you know, this is where Chart should have his squadrons for the first activation, possibly first activation of the next round with schedule. Okay, so Bartek is rolling natural accuracy and uses Marek. Oh, tough choice. He should have burned redirect, I think. Is he about to receive the damage already? Wow, that might be something. Chart will not be able to make it before Bartek will wipe him out, I think. Oh, there's a crit already. Yeah, they took the token because they are obligatory in fighter ambush. So interesting. What I would do on Bartek's, I would move forward. That's just me. Meaning that. No, but still, in the end, he should be able to brutally obliterate those ships. Receiving 1 huge shot per round, he just might be able to do that. And score is 48 right now. Okay, we got something on chat here. Some new comments. Mariano, Onagers are OP. They are one of the best pieces in the game right now, maybe the best. But the distance between how good they are and the other potential archetypes, lists, etc., is, you know, the gap between them is, in my opinion, is not as significant. Is not that significant to nerf them. I mean, tough to nerf them, right? Yeah, points increase would be good, but that's how I see that. Of course, I might be wrong, but I've seen worse. Let's call them cancer lists for Armada, like the big ones. What? Okay. Like the price 1-2 combo, so the duo with price and some others like Recon Aces Domination. There were literally no lists, no other lists to play. Hence, you know, I kind of appreciate the shape of Armada nowadays. Yeah, just because it's, you know, just because it's too good. I mean, Armada is in a great place right now. So, okay, we're gonna see how Bartek deals with the MK2. Now we have the comments from Yuri as well. Hello teammates, greetings for all players, let the best win. Greetings to you, Yuri, as well. It's sad that you didn't make it, but hope to see you next time. Okay, we see the skull activation, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay, so Bartek opens up space. He wants to see what Chart will do with his remaining pieces to potentially move ISD, you know, to the front just after killing the MK2. So difficult to say. Yeah, Bartek is possibly not scared that much. Doesn't care that much about foresight because of the fact that we have the Sloan reroll. Is it a hit? No, reroll to crit. He doesn't care that much about foresight because on a close range he has Nida, he has PDICs, so tough lists. Okay, what's next? There's a hit into the side of that MK2. Yeah, 15 points. Additional 15 points. So 63 now. Interesting to see what happens next. Bartek just seems to look like a road roller. Oh, there is a... he will... okay, he's about to remove the brace for the big ISD shot. With that many attacks, Chart will most likely receive the... I mean, we'll have the... What do we have? Yeah, there is accuracy. Removing brace. Ooh, goddamn, so it's pretty much it, I think, when it comes to the MK2 frigate. Quasar speed 2. And Corvette shot. We'll see, because ISD received some damage. He's on the long range. Is it the long range? I think it is, so... yeah, that means we're having a shot like this. TRC, so we'll see Nida most likely. Did he use Nida? I don't think so. Or maybe he received 4 damage. Okay, so Chart moves in a way in which once he loses Akbar. Okay, we see that both players agreed on such state. Yeah, so next shot would be crucial. The next charge shot will be crucial. Will he exhaust the defense tokens? Will he exhaust the defense systems of ISD in a way that would put Bartek in trouble the next round? Or will he be just able to score so many points? Difficult to say. Is the ISD seems to be double arcing that MK do, but he definitely has to kill it. And well, maybe that's a good. Yeah, he used pass token, I think, and this is what I meant. Possibly this is a good thing to do. Or maybe he didn't. He's still considering. Maybe he revealed. I just didn't see what he did. But maybe he revealed the comment. Anyway, Chart just has to kill ISD. If he would not do that, it would be difficult. Okay, we see additional attacks from the squads. Accuracy, possibly redirect. Yeah. So he activates ISD now. Crit, reroll from Sloan. Accuracy. So redirect removed. Yeah, I would just score on this. Bartek is now thinking about how he can optimize his squadron activation because he can potentially kill the ISD with only that. But is it good to score more points? 4 HP left on the Chart side. He has ECM, so the reroll for 2 dice guaranteed. Of course, assuming that he's about to, remove evade, but that's what he will do. The question is, of course, if that would be enough for ISD, but definitely, 8 dice from the front. So this MK2 is that's for sure. The question, of course, as I'm saying, is, and the biggest factor here is that ISD will most likely not go down without Akbar. Okay, he's attacking the Corvette now. Okay. Okay, the General comes in. Warwick attacks the Corvette. Okay, crit. Removing 1 evade. Just 2. Not as significant. Okay, so we see a big ISD shot. What the dice will show to us. I think death. Oh god damn, it's pretty much that. Yeah, he dies. Okay, so 136. So Bartek is on 199 right now. Is it 136? Yeah. If the game will end up soon, it's good for the stream purpose because I will be able to pack all those things. We'll see. Okay, so the ISD overlaps some squads. That's pretty much it. Bartek probably just needs to take a nav for one of the last. For one of the last rounds, but he won't fly away, I think. Okay. No, Bartek is really comfortable in the situation right now. I see Bartek's not using pass tokens, which actually might be a good thing, because, you know, for the next rounds he might want to just wait for the last activation. MC30 has a H9, so is it a double arc? I don't think so. I think it is outside, but if it is, then it's a mistake from Bartek's side, because he should have done inside turn. Question. He's outside, I think. Yeah, outside. And now Chart has to decide. No Ekbar, so no big shot from MC30. Yeah, that means Chart is in a huge problem. Even if he won't be tabled, Bartek will for sure score like plenty of points on the objective. So yeah, we're just gonna see. What is it? Is it a front? Okay, it's a Corvette. He uses TRC, but he will be point defensed ion cannons. Okay, Bartek just redirects. Yeah, ISD will not suffer much more than this. He will not be killed with the first activation for sure. So yeah. Or maybe a slight chance. Depends on how fast the shields will go out on the ISD. But then he just cancels one of the Corvettes. Interesting to see how it's gonna go. Okay, is it a double arc? I don't think he has the back of the ISD. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see if Bartek will keep the Quasar in play. Okay, we do have MC30, I think. Two damage on ISD, isn't it? I think it is. Ah, okay. I thought that he's about to draw the cards and put them on ISD. Let's see what we have on chat. Oh, I see Yuri is watching. Good to see that. Yeah, hopefully Warsaw. We also encourage you guys. I mean, of course, I know we have some Australian spectators. It would be tough to reach us on the last regionals, but who knows? Maybe some Germans, some players from Czech Republic or Slovakia are watching us. Maybe the other parts of Europe, and you would like to participate. As I'm saying, the registration for Warsaw Regional is still open. At this moment we do have like 22 people, but no limits, so shouldn't be a problematic one. Okay, we see shot into the Gazanti. He uses evade. And was it evade? Scatter? But H9s? I'm not quite sure if I know what happened now, but doesn't matter. But anyway, if you want to sign up for Warsaw Regional, I can just invite you to, just apply to the Polish Facebook Armada group, so Star Wars Armada Polska. And you should be able to sign up there. There is an event, or you can just check it on Wargaming Club Dragon. I'm not quite sure if you will find it. Will it pop out like that? I think so. So you can sign in to the tournament. Who knows? Let's see. We've seen some interest from the players from abroad, and we definitely had guests from abroad many times. People really like the Polish Armada and how it's being organized, how the Poland looks like. So yeah, hopefully, and maybe you would like to show some love to Armada and to IMG, that Armada is definitely alive. This is one of we got 26 people now, and I'm not quite sure, but I believe when it comes to regionals in Poland, it's the biggest attendance that we ever had, or there was one bigger in Warsaw in 2019, I think. But one of the biggest attendances, so and it's not even an official tournament. It's just community-based tournament, community-based regionals. So interest is big, and people really like to attend the tournaments recently. So I'm really happy about it. So Armada's definitely in a good shape now, and especially that official OP comes back. We're about to see a lot of Armada action. Possibly we'll be streaming a lot of Armada, but we'll see. Okay, the MC30 is about to move, and it's difficult to fit. Possibly he won't be able to reach Quasar, and that might be super problematic for Chart if he will not make it to reach the Quasar now, because Quasar will definitely survive the next round and will activate full squads. Also, ISD will activate full squads. One of the Corvettes will be that. That's what I can assure you. Maybe even FC30, who knows? I would just focus on points, being on Bartek's side. Just leave the foresight as it is, and try to score as much points as he can, as he could. But definitely tough choices. Okay, so he reached the Quasar. That might be an important factor. Will he have the shot to the rear? That's a question. Still, even without Quasar, with that many squadrons in front, especially with Marek, Jendon combo, it's really tough. Especially Bartek puts it on the way of this MC30. So either ISD big shots or squadron shots, we'll see. We're gonna see. I'm about to go and take some pictures, as far as there is no super important action on the table. Okay, we're about to start the next round right now. Will we? I think they are back to dials. Okay, we are about to see the big shot from the MC30. Will it kill the Quasar? Will the calm noise show up? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, we see some... Oh, okay. So, looks like Bartek is using Hondo. ISD received NAV token, if I see properly. And Quasar received Squadron activation, which is reasonable, definitely. ISD wants to just speed down, possibly, or just keep it for one of the next rounds, depending on how the moves will look like. Yeah, that's a nice, tough question. How is it going to look like? One of the corvettes is already. Just remember that one of the corvettes already received some damage, some punching. Therefore, it is how it is, and most likely go down. Next round, what will happen next? What will happen next? Okay, we see the big shot from MC30. Is it a Quasar shot? We'll see in a minute. Oh, there is a natural accuracy, which is nice. Possibility of having another accuracy and external racks. Is the Chart able to kill it with this shot? Maybe. Depends on if he shots at the back of the Quasar. Interesting to see. Okay, possibly concentrate fire, isn't it? But which die? The black die, for sure. Okay, there is a reroll from Ordnance Experts. How does it look like? There are hit crit. Yeah, Quasar might be that with this one. But even if so, ISD should be able to finish up one of the corvettes before it shots. So I do not see perfect. Okay, there is a reroll. Okay, black dice without a hit. So another reroll. What is that? Actually, just wait a minute. Oh, goddamn, Chart rolling like a god. Yeah, so it should be it, I think. 6 damage. Yep. Co?
Używam salvo.
No.
Dostaję krytyka za TP, że odrzucam jeden żeton. Jak odrzucę salvo, to go nie używam, tak? Czy używam? Czy strzelam?
Dostał za pedek, nie?
No, ale użyłeś salvo.
Użyłem salvo, potem jest efekt krytyczny.
Salwujesz, no bo użyłeś token, więc jego efekt zachodzi.
No tak.
Is the Quasar down? Or was it a shot on ISD? 4, 5, 6 on Quasar? Yeah. I don't think it's ISD. Just give me a minute because I'm not quite sure if I got it. Like Bartek doesn't have a brace? Is it a shot on ISD? Why he's making... Oh, okay, but that might be a super important factor that will change the... Because I'm not quite sure if I understand what is literally happening right now. Is it a shot on ISD, really? No.
Czarną Palpatina. Atakuje mnie salvo. Potem użycie do obrony.
Masz Palpatina, atakuje cię salvo?
Atakowałem gościa i on mi oddaje salvo.
Tak, musi. Tak. Sorry guys for this misinformation if I'm screwing something up, but I'm not quite sure if I understand what just happened. Why no brace on ISD side? What the fuck? What the hell is happening there? I don't think Bartek threw out the brace before. He looks like a shot on ISD. Oh goddamn. Ions? Yeah, so that looks like a shot on ISD, so but why? Will it be it? Yeah, that's a shot on ISD. Wow, so no brace? I totally don't get it, guys. Why? Yeah, so that changes everything. I mean, it turns the whole game into Chart's favor. But why such thing happened? Really? It's okay, so... Sorry guys, I totally missed that. I mean, I was like pretty sure that MC30 is about to trigger the quasar, trying to kill the quasar. What happened here? Totally don't understand. Possibly Bartek just get rid of the brace. But why would he? Due to intel officer from. Yeah, I missed that big shot from the frigate. So possibly he used brace for just to, remove this. But difficult for me to say because if Chart rolled really well, I didn't see that as I say. Then okay, that was like reasonable, assuming that the other shots that Bartek will receive will be actually the shots of. Will be actually the shots of I don't understand really. No slow, that's a very important factor. 167. Better carrier remained on the table. That's for sure. I don't know what happened here. No, but no Sloan is a big factor. It would be better to have ISD. That's an obvious thing. Better to have ISD than Quasar in such situation. Even though the Quasar can activate one more squad. Well. Actually, ISD with the token can activate the same amount. So. Anyway, we're gonna see what will happen next. Is the foresight about to go down? If so, Bartek shall be able to, survive the next shot, activate squads. But will it be enough? It might be a strange situation, and Bartek will just have more points, will get tabled, but will lose due to being tabled. Wow, interesting. Anyway, we see that Chart triggered, so Bartek shall, I believe, just ram into, but first he definitely should activate Gazanti, I think. No, but he's using Squall. Okay, so he's using Squall to attack the foresight and then move to the position in which he will be able to attack foresight without squads. Okay, well, we're gonna see how he will roll because without Sloan, that's a huge factor. Really, it's like I totally don't understand what happened here. Okay, we see some shots. 2 damage with a crit. Damage to the Corvette, I think. Yeah, so another point for Bartek. He's on. Marek again. crit, reroll, hit. It goes down. Is it going down? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check which one. Okay guys, so all sorted, all sorted now. We see some additional. Maybe Bartek will be able to win. I mean, if he will not lose Quasar, and just remind you, the MC30 does not have external racks, so I don't think he will be able to one-shot it. If he wants to do that, there will be one more Quasar activation, and possibly, difficult to say. But still, Bartek received 83 points. 83 points. Does he have the range to Jandon? I believe so. I hope Bartek did not make such mistake. Anyway, 83 points for Bartek. So okay, yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned that already. Yeah, so Bartek did not have a brace because of the Intel officer being used for the Akbar shot. That was the part that I did not notice, and which was super important because of the fact that the chart rolled. They told me that chart rolled like around. How much? 9 damage, something like that, 8-9 damage. That's why Bartek used brace. This is because, with all those small shots of the Corvettes, etc., you generally, he used brace to decline 4 damage. Question is, would he decline more? I know, just not knowing the exact shield situation, difficult for me to say whether it was, a proper play, but I believe so. I believe that Bartek is making a good choice. He now wants to ram MC30 to avoid double arc. And the question is, because he cannot move it. What he tries to do? What is he trying to do is just to bump the foresight, right? So that's the question. Oh, he doesn't want to be a double arc. Can he make it to the left? I don't know. No, it's only a double. But wasn't he able to do it that way? No shot? That's important factor as well. Maybe not as important as the other ones, but yeah, still. No double arc, I think. I'm just gonna check. Okay, so no shots from TRC-90, no double arc. We see the nav command. I will check the situations on the table 2 and table 3 because with the 6-5 result, which is really probable here, I think they might be able to. To make 6-5. I mean, Bartek is as many points as Bartek will score will be, in case of table, will be just denied from the charts. Okay, we see some Byzantine. We do do see some Gozanti. Bartek is in the worst case scenario, he's now 7-4. But you know, if Quasar survives, if not, then it might be problematic. But if Quasar survives, he should be able to kill at least Foresight or the Corvette, which will put him, adding all those points, in the worst case scenario, 6-5, and that's what he's fighting for. Either to, to generally win. Yeah. He takes another damage. Interesting, really. Well, he should leave it in the range of Gozanti, I think, just to activate more squads. Yeah, that's what he's doing, right? And he would want to activate Gozer. Okay, the crucial round and a crucial shot. Now we'll see what's gonna happen. Quasar is full. There is no rear arc shots. So Chart, has to get rid of 4 shields, assuming that Bartek will redirect. Let's provide 10 damage, which is not possible, I think. Let's see. That would be tough. I mean, if Bartek kills MC30, then it's 6, and he's on 6-5. He won't win the tournament. He will be right behind the Chart. Possibly someone from the lower tables will jump in. But yeah, considering the fact that he lost ISD, okay, this is what I was afraid of, that he will be forced to do that. So moving ISD to the left side definitely seems to be a better option. Oh, I see some doubles.
Takie pytanka techniczne.
No.
Zabił mi kolega Swivelę, nie?
No.
To co, rozumiem, że ten żeton też znika razem z nimi, tak?
A kiedy żeton znika, jaki jest timing? Na koniec tury? Normalnie?
Timing jest, jak odtapuję kartę, której nie mogę odtapować, bo jest zabita.
O kurde, to jest dobre pytanie. Wiesz co? Pokaż mi to. Żeton był na statku, tak?
Żeton był na statku, tak. Tak czy owak będę z tej strefy atakować, więc wiadomo, tej kostki nie będę miał, ale pytanie co na przyszłość.
Wiesz co, moim zdaniem on zostaje tam.
Dobrze był.
No zawsze, tylko nie możesz używać efektu karty.
No tak.
No ale z drugiej strony, jak nie możesz używać efektu karty, to nie oznacza... Tej karty nie ma, więc jej zła strona, downside, też znika. Więc nie ma znaczenia, co się z tym dokładem stanie, nie? No rozumiesz? No bo tego już nie masz, tej karty.
No dobra.
Więc Focus Token nie odbiera ci tego, no nie? Bo to jest...
Nie dodaję.
Nie dodaje i nie odbiera.
Okay.
Po
Czyli po
nie ma tej karty.
Jest token, ale...
Okay, so Quasar lives. There was a judge call, and due to that I missed the best action of the whole game. But yeah, now Bartek kills the... Did Bartek receive any hull damage? Did he? I don't think he did, and that might be an important factor. Let's look what Chart is trying to do. Sorry guys. The biggest and important moves right now. Foresight already received 2 damage from what I see. Is it the Foresight? Yes, I think it is. No, that wasn't the Foresight. What Chart is trying to do is to avoid it. I'm just gonna see it from the close range.
A bo masz te do szlachy. 5. To będzie race. To race, czyli 5, race będzie 3. To będzie liderek, to będzie sam. Do 3. Czyli jeszcze pisało, 3 kości u mnie. Tak, tu go zbampujesz, bo on się kilował cały czas. On nie.
Popatrzyłem na tym miejscu i stwierdziłem, no dobra, trzeba wlecieć i się wlecieć, nie ma opcji.
Sama. Taką.
Oh, so many things happened. 3 damage on Quasar, but no hull damage. And now I'm wondering, because is Bartek able to kill the Corvette? If he is, yeah, he is. I think he's in a medium rank. If he will kill Corvette, I don't think the foresight. Okay, Quasar will move. So, but I have to say, if he will catch him in a double arc, I don't know, guys. But that's what Bartek has to do. He has to attack Corvette. No damage, so difficult to say if he will make it. That's Marek, 2 damage. Okay, so the redirect. The Quasar will live, definitely. The question is, maybe it would be better for Bartek to keep the to let the Corvette move first. Okay, so engineering, okay. Is he able to shoot at it? He might be. He locks something, but what? Difficult to say. Okay, it's not the one. Okay, Chart just takes one. And that's it. So, how it's gonna go? How it's gonna look like? Will Bartek be able to fit the Quasar here? I have to say, no, there will be a double arc, definitely. I wouldn't take bump for the obvious reasons. I mean, as long as he can stay in where he is, because if he would need to move, definitely. That's why potentially keeping the Corvette on the table was, but he didn't want to risk the crit? Difficult to say. Okay, while they're thinking, I will just take some photos.
Wszystko, nie?
Godzina! Okay, so there is a double arc on Quasar, which is not good for Bartek, and he didn't manage to kill that Corvette. But he was not shooting at... Oh, okay, just wait a minute.
Zaczynam od tego samego. Ma inżynierię. Co on tam może zrobić? Tego tyle chyba.
Doing some judge calls. Oh, we do see some nasty shot from Corvette. Question is if Bartek will be able to put squadrons in the spot in which he will catch this remaining Corvette and gets, if he will get some points on it. But no, the Quasar is pretty much dead. For Chart, of course, the objective is to maintain the 7-4 victory. I know about the lower tables. I mean, I've seen some results. Maybe there will be one or two big score, high score. So tough to say at this stage. Will it be enough? Will they gather enough points? Yeah, definitely a really good final, so... Cześć. Czemu nie grasz? Będziesz grać. Chodź tu, pokomentujesz ze mnie tutaj.
Jesteś na mikrofonie teraz?
Tak, no. Cały świat
Czyli
cię
nie,
słyszy.
czyli nie mogę mówić złych rzeczy.
Można różne. I tak 13 osób ogląda. Nie, no nie wiem ile, ale...
Nie, miałem dużo fajnych żartów, ale żaden się nie nadaje na wizję.
No. A czasami grubo bywało w przerwach. Mikrofon zostawiliśmy.
Kto to gra? Hammerhead i Czart. Nie znam żadnego z tego.
No, Bartek z Krakowa, a Czarcik z Warszawy.
Jak idzie w górę? To jest jakieś finałowe?
Tak, no Bartek przegrywa wygraną grę. To jest smutne.
Ale co, mu nie siadały kości?
Nie, no zrobił chyba jeden taki dość istotny błąd. Ale nie wiem, no wiadomo, to z krzesełka się wygodnie siedzi. Nie ma.
Strzelił z połowy planszy?
Nie.
A Wawa trafił na tego?
Na co? Na te ciężkie rzeczy? Nie wiem, nie pamiętam z kim grał Wawa, ale on sam tym gra, no to wiesz. No tak tylko mówi. Okay guys, we see the Chart is moving the Corvette after really decent shot at Quasar that received 2 damage cards. But it's interesting if Chart will fit on the board. Will he? That's a very tough question. He did. I think there was no. It's pretty obvious that he will. Okay, so Corvette has 3 points, 3 whole points left. Tough to say, really. Also, we pretty much can start analyzing. Was Bartek? Did the Bartek manage to do everything he could to kill this Charles? As I'm saying, I would just stick to. I will just stick to the opinion that he overcharged a bit. I believe he should have been going with ISD to the left. Kill MK2 and just keep the distance, keep, getting the points from objectives. 8-3 would be super good for him, and I believe that was doable. Of course, as a MSU player, I know how many shots, how many damage those Corvettes, especially with Akbar and the MK2, how many damage they can deal whenever they have their whenever they are simultaneously aiming at one target. So that's the question. Of course, Bartek tries to keep the pressure on the Corvette, so just to potentially kill it. Next round he loses Quasar, but maybe he will be able to get some points. Maybe just kill the flotilla with enough points to make it 6-5 for him. Yeah, difficult to say.
Mogę? Wygrałem.
Z Krzyśkiem Brychem, tak?
Tak. Do 162.
Czyli zdjąłeś Starhawka, tak? Czy nie?
Starhawka i Providence'a.
Okej.
Na taką rozprawę to mogłem się pobawić, bo jednak 5 bomberów to wiesz, nie 7 bomberów sobie w rozpie.
Okay, Grzesiek, so you're the first player today. I mean, you did finish all the rounds as a first.
Yeah.
As a first guy out of the whole stake. Koniec. Krzyśku, no bo jeszcze jest godzina. Zostajesz do końca?
Oczywiście.
Tak? Tylko dlaczego pytam? Bo jest mały haczyk. Chyba nie ma połowy na i dlatego będę musiał dosyłać. No. Więc dam po prostu do drugiego. Okej. Dobra. Tam będzie jakiś drafcik z jakichś tam drobnych kart, to...
A czy ja zaskoczę pierwszy?
Straciłeś Quasara?
Quasara i Vadera.
Okay, now we see some shots. Is it... well, that's for sure the next round and Foresight shooting to the Quasar. 2 damage. Is it 2 damage? Just 2 damage. Bartek is about to redirect it, I think. Yeah, that's what he did. But but he braced it, so there were some additional dice possible. Okay, 2 HP left on Quasar. So he's dead. Okay, so they are about to finish the round, and that would be it. So score for Chart is 400, guys. It's decent. It's decent. So this is the only downside of I believe the only downside of the list that Bartek wields. Is one of the best lists in the game right now, but it's so fragile to some builds like that. And the problematic case is that you might just take some risk and be tabled in the end of the game. So tough to say. We'll see if he will manage to make it 6-5 by killing this Corvette. Tough to say. Interesting thing is that did he move the Corvette? I think he activated Corvette, isn't it? Yeah, and attacking Xanthi. Sorry, the GR75. Just 1 damage. Will it change anything? I don't think so. To make it 7-4 by killing Xanthi, the GR75, I don't think it's possible because it's only 20 points, potentially 45 points from the objective, 65 points will make it for Bartek. So, but he has to count. It. And nothing particular happened, I think. Maybe some flag shots killing the squads, but I don't know if Chart was flagging before. I don't think so, actually. So it's not changing much. Well, it's interesting then. Chart will be on 26 points, so only 10-1 on the first table. On the second table can make it, can take the victory from him right now, I think. What he wants to do is, okay. We'll see. Bartek will have some shots on this on this CR90, but what he has to do is just deal single damage every attack. So no Marek. Chart should also calculate that because it's important factor for him. Due to that, he may lose the tournament. Not likely, but still a possibility like that. I co, długo jeszcze siedzieliście wczoraj?
Nie.
Tak?
Czy z tego może na czarno zamienić na hita kryta? Czy musimy tak. Okej, dobra.
Czemu nagrywasz 30 słuchawka? Nie sądzisz, że przy tak dynamicznej grze to powinno być 60?
A chodzi ci o klatki? Bo nie umiem tego
Możesz
zmienić.
coś przegapić przy 30.
Nie umiem tego zmienić. Nie. No normalnie, co ci powiem.
Próbowałeś w ustawieniu?
Czekaj chwilkę. Znaczy nie znam się na... No nie znam się za chuj. Pint to tak... max.
Nie, to posiedzieliśmy jakieś pół godziny już.
No okej.
Także nie,
Okay guys, so it seems that's it. Nothing happened. No, just one additional point? Is that it? I think so, because there were four before. So the score seems to be 297 and full 400 by Chart. Wow, that's really... Well, I'm a bit shocked, to be honest, but well, Chart played super well with his list. Generally, you see how good he is at flying it. Bartek was possibly just he just overcharged, I think. So, having such advantage, it's always a pity to lose. But well, he will. Well, lesson learned, definitely. I see the guys are just thinking about some possible scenarios. I'm just going there to see what they are discussing right now. But it seems that Chart will win the tournament. Who knows? Only 10-1 on the table. 2 or 3 can make it different. Okay, I will be right back. Idę tam zobaczyć.
Wydaje mi się, że teraz nie zostało nic innego. On ma naprawdę teraz coś takiego. Problem nie ma. Wskazać inny. Ja grałem macie czyli po prostu przenoszę sobie estrady tutaj i robię tak. Robię tak, na prawo. Ma 4 punkty. Rzucę jedno obrażenie. Przesunę sobie jedną tarczę. Teraz wezmę sobie tam jest w zasięgu. No niestety ten kurczak nie jest. Więc biorę tego snajper. I sobie polecę. Strzeli tego, co jest na 7. Nie może go teraz snajpować. Nie może, dobra.
Teraz się posadziłem, fatalnie.
Okej, nie masz życia na nim. Od tego strzela. Proszę przedziału. Jeszcze 8.
Zaczyna podobna giera, która coś tam.
Blokuję twojego dobrego directa. Nie,
Dobra,
Tym
czyli
razem sukces jest.
jest sukces.
Sukces jest.
I ten wydech taki na końcu. Dobrze, Marku. To mi się podoba.
Wpisuj. 460.
Win.
Win. Mój win do 0.
Ale łomot. Bardzo dobrze. Znaczy bardzo ładnie. Krakusa zbiłeś, to nie mogę powiedzieć, że bardzo dobrze.
To werbalnie.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna finish the stream now because of the obvious thing. We're about to grab the stuff to smoothly disengage from this tournament. Chart is on 26 points. He potentially, let me just update their score. He can potentially win if there will be no 10-1 on this table number 2 and 3. Okay, so points for Chart, 400, win. Oh, good damn. That was a good game, definitely. Yeah, and Chart proved his point from Wrocław Regional, because if there would be a fourth round, they would play against each other with exactly the same list, which is most funny. And if he will manage to be second, to be winner of today's tournament, would be totally well deserved. We'll see the ladder. Yeah, so if there will be a 10-1 on the table 2, or table 3 doesn't have a chance to win. So only a table 2. If there will be a 10-1 on a table 2, which is possible, I can spoil you that, then there will be that will be it. Okay, guys, as I'm saying, we have not much time. I mean, we would like to spare the time to just take the whole shit with us. Just grab all those things, start to preparing a venue for the others. Yeah, so I'm just about to finish the stream now, so we don't know if Chart will be the winner or second table, difficult to say, but still we need to wait for the results. So you can track it on TTT, so on Tabletop TO, Gdańsk Regional, there you can find the score in the end. So interesting. One thing is sure, the winner will have 26 points. So I was predicting it will be higher, but still, if there will be 2 people on 26, it would be nice. So thank you for watching, especially Eric. I see in the end, great game. So glad you streamed. I also share that opinion. It was a great game, definitely something nice to see. A lot of emotions, a lot of things, good rolls, bad rolls, everything was here. So nice to see that. So thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook as always, and yeah, that would be it. So thank you for watching. And Black Admiral off. Thanks.